Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to St. Augustine, Florida. This is the oldest European settlement in the contiguous United States. This place was founded back in 1565 by Spanish Conquistadors when Florida was a part of Spanish Empire. So today I would like to give you a quick tour of this place, because not for nothing, since this place was very first European settlement in Florida, it also was the first capital of this territory. To be honest guys, I actually came to this city just because of one particular place, and this place is the Castillo De San Marcos. It is the oldest masonry fort in the continental United States. I believe the construction started back in 1672, so you know that this place is very much historic. And also, if you look at the architecture of this place, you can tell that this is 100% Spanish fort, because personally to me this fort reminds San Juan and also reminds Cartagena. So you can tell that there is definitely Spanish presence in this city. It's pretty rich history, honestly, for such a small place like St. Augustine, where about 14,000 people living, and that's about it. Having such an incredible fort in wonderful condition, I think this is gorgeous. That's why I always wanted to come here, and I always wanted to film this place because it's really great piece of history. Another great thing about this place is that it's completely open to the public, so you can come and roll around and you can see the whole thing from top to bottom basically. You can go and see like the quarters where the soldiers used to live, you can take a peek at the prison cell, you can go on top of the fort and see where the cannons used to stand, like everything, like you can see the whole entire place. And not for nothing guys, I mean the building is pretty old, but yet it's in really great condition. As you can see guys, this place is pretty cool and awesome. Lots of history, lots of artifacts, lots of things to see in here, that's for sure. The only one thing which I gotta tell you is that they do have a very limited parking lot here, so you might have a problem finding a parking spot for your vehicle. Well, I had the same problem, so I needed to find a different parking spot, and I found a really nice parking area right next to the old cemetery, which is located about 2-3 blocks away from this place. So honestly, it's like about 6 minutes walking distance from Castillo de San Marcos to that parking lot. And if you're gonna need that parking lot, I will put the address of that place in the description below, so you're gonna have an options for parking, because honestly a lot of people visiting this place and parking is very much busy. Alright guys, the next place where I would like to take you is the Colonial Quarter or St. George Street. It's a typical touristy street filled with like different shops, stores and bars and restaurants. It's a pedestrian street, so that's a plus. They do have a pretty nice architecture here, which is like reminding you like those colonial times. And on top of everything, this street is leading you towards, I would say, downtown area of the city. You're gonna end up in much better places, because the next thing which I'm about to show you is pretty beautiful, and this particular street is leading you there. The Cathedral Basilica of St. Augustine. That's another place which I highly recommend you to come and visit, because this is one of the oldest churches in this town, and it was built back in 1797, so this church is pretty old. and it was built in Spanish colonial style. That's why it looks a little bit different than traditional Catholic churches. And as you can see, it's in really nice and great condition, guys. But I gotta tell you one thing, that a few years ago, they actually had a renovation project. It took them a few years to renovate the church. It's open to public, so you can come inside, you can sit there, you can enjoy the atmosphere, you can take pictures, videos, anything. Another interesting place in the city is the Flagler College, which is basically a private college of liberal arts, and it's been around for a few years. I think they founded this college actually back in 1968, so it's not that old. The most interesting part about this place is the architecture and the whole entire setup. I've seen people like just walk in there to take pictures and videos of this place. That's why I actually went there. And I found out that they actually do have tours in the main building, but I was too late for the tour and I couldn't take it. But I still went inside to see the main rotunda. So here's the main rotunda, and you can only imagine what they can show you in the main building in general, because I mean, it's a really beautiful place, guys. So if you're gonna be in town, stop by, check it out, and go on that tour. Another pretty cool place to visit, located across the street from Flagler's College, guys, is the historic Hotel Alcazar. It was built back in 1887 in Spanish Renaissance Revival style, but no longer this place is a luxurious hotel. Right now they have a Leitner Museum in there, and this museum is basically a museum of antiques, I would say mostly American Gilded Age pieces. But it's interesting place because this is the biggest museum in the city, I believe. A lot of people go in there, and on top of everything, you're going to be visiting another historic building in the city. I mean, it was built back in 1887. I mean, that's pretty old. Another really beautiful place which I wanted to show you guys, but there were some complications. The Memorial Presbyterian Church. It was built back in 1889, and usually this church is open for self-guided tours. But the day when I came to the city, the tours, for some reason, they've been cancelled, and I didn't have a chance to get inside and film inside. So instead of filming inside the Memorial Presbyterian Church, I decided to go and see the National Greek Orthodox Shrine, which is located on St. George Street. It's another interesting place, it's a historic place, but I gotta tell you guys, this place is pretty small, so don't expect something big from it, but it's a pretty nice place to visit as well. And another pretty cool place to visit is the St. Augustine Lighthouse. It was built back in 1874. The most interesting part of this lighthouse is that you can actually go inside and you can walk all the way upstairs, and you can take a few minutes to just take a look around. But honestly, when I went up there, it was super windy and the weather wasn't really nice, and it started getting like drizzling and stuff. So I didn't really spend that much time up there, but I gotta tell you that it's another awesome place to visit. So guys, I guess this is it for today. I hope you really enjoyed this video about San Augustine, Florida, and I hope you're actually gonna go there and visit this wonderful city. Please don't forget to like this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later. Enjoy your travels. Have a nice one. Bye.